Coach, playoff fever has immersed South Florida as we are at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Miami Dolphins. The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
He juked him. He'll have a first down past the 40. It's a big play there for Miami. So they dig a little deeper in the playbook there, get the wide receiver the ball, running it, and it proves fruitful.
Love the call. When you've got a guy who has running back skills, you want him to touch the ball as well, not just out wide where you throw it to him. Make sure you hand it to him or toss it to him and let him go to work.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 25-yard line. Back to throw here. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. They'll run it now out of the gun. Call it a gain of 12, but, of course, not a first down due to the previous penalty.
Rush in. A gain of 12 yards. It's now 3rd and 12.
They'll look to throw. He's going to go up top for the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jakeem Grant, 26 yards. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This fielded at the 2. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
Yeah, it is. That nigga got Jakeem Grant 5.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
What we got?
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
So your shit 5-2. I said, so your team 5-2.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Now Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And Robinson with a big catch. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
A Hall of Fame coach once said, there are no medals for trying.
That's how it's supposed to be, bro.
And that wasn't a trying effort, was it? That was a winning effort. How about that great catch?
Excellent. They know, hey, you lose this game, you get a ding or 2. You got 7 months to heal. They're going to go all out. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
Kill, kill, kill.
And their first down, Chiefs.
Hey, 57 colors, 57 colors.
Recon, 132 fights.
15.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Letting one go deep for the end. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
I don't care what game it is. Everyone's always looking for an early advantage, an early break.
He
And
waited
they
too long to throw
almost
the
had
fucking
one there.
ball.
That should have been an interception. Nice catch. Just couldn't get his feet down in bounds.
Offensively lucky to have that one back. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
I got 15. Here we go. Check the backer. Shift. Motion, I got one.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. Butker's kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the year.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
Meanwhile, here, a run on 1st down really backfires as he's going to be brought down well behind the line of scrimmage.
I'm coming after you.
2nd and 15. Throw left side complete. That's Grant. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. 8 yards on the completion, but they'll face 3rd down. How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think what he likes is the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings. For some reason, it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative with the start that he's had here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200-plus right now. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fielded just inside the 20.
That nigga Jones, I can't do
subtract 9 there for the return.
God damn.
And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
Obviously, he ain't make the first man miss.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Throwing on 2nd down. Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 72 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
I said the same thing when I seen him run.
These guys are
I'm like, this boy can run.
Shot in the big game. Their big playability. They can strike from anywhere.
Now after the touchdown,
that boy can run, boy.
On to kick it away.
I could tell when niggas can run. When he did that handoff,
this will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be taken down just past the 20.
When he kept that bitch on the
21-yard line.
On that quarterback shit, that nigga hit that hole right, bro. That nigga hit that hole perfect.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. They needed a yard. They got it. 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
You got 3 down.
That's what I said, bro. I said the same shit.
They'll set up the throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets them to 3rd and 3 now.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Yeah, I don't know. He knows something, though.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up
when
to
they
the
get tackled.
47. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that 1st.
Oh, King Vincent, yeah.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Oh, he got a lot of
run. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A great play there. 53 yards. And the Dolphins are going to jump back in front. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
What has happened?
Yellow.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
From the 29, Mahomes.
Oh,
Can't get away, and down he goes. T.J.
Paul Pierce always trying niggas, bro.
For a loss of 11.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Now he'll escape to his... Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jerome Baker
if he loses in the first round.
Deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. They'll take it at the 42. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10.
That nigga just don't like LeBron, bro.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run it with Balaj. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Balaj.
The man ain't got nothing to prove.
And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7. And he'll take this close to a 1st down at the Chiefs' 30.
One little ass triple-double.
AFC title game, 2nd quarter action. 2 minutes to play.
Points. No, that's easy.
A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 4th down. They'll try and run with Balaj. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
They'll run it now out of the gun, and he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
They're running it. Watch twist. Watch twist.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
On what? On this one?
He was trying to get it to Kalen Balaj out of the backfield.
What it is on
2nd
21?
Down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best
They drop
quarterbacks,
everybody's speed.
they'll miss on 40% of their throws somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead going to an opposite color jersey.
2nd down, a little more productive than 1st. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
Get that quarterback at all costs.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So on 4th down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. Sanders' kick is good. And that extends their advantage to 6. It's 16-10. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Yeah, he wrong, bro.
Just a yard.
He's top 10.
2nd and 9 from the 26.
I'm just saying he top 10. I think he was 7th last year or some shit like that. I don't know.
Now here's Mahomes. The battle for it, and it's intercepted.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Picked off Byron Jones. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. 30, 10, and he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Out of there.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there.
Care how fast them niggas is. That nigga ain't catching Hilaire.
A well-deserved seat
88
on the
speed,
bench.
89.
Oxygen if he wants it as well.
One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects.
That's when I sit
tendency
back.
breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. First possession in the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Plus 2 out.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Nah, I think he destroyed his lead again.
They'll run here with Blige. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Back to throw. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. Tally that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a 1st down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Close there. He caught it, just wasn't able to stay in bounds.
And that's where the sideline, it was used as a 12th defender. You know, 11's legal. This one is an imaginary one that my college coach used to call Sammy Sideline. Sammy Sideline can protect you at times, and in this case, that's exactly what he did for the defenders.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And that is caught.
Come on, really, Gabe?
A 20-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins are once again going to retake the lead. So now the Dolphin offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Defensively, certainly not fooled there. Play started at the 2, and he was tackled at the 2.
That has to feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the 2-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
I picked
the Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now they try the right side here. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
3 down. 49, check 49, check 49.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
We got 3. Hatchet.
On second down, it's Hubbard. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be third down.
Go ask the money for hers.
Yellow. That's a long way.
9, sweetheart. 25. Check 25.
Hey, 57, 57. Hey, call it.
Mahomes now to throw. Flushed out right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys are able to regain the lead. They're going to try and run. And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Double time. 3.
They'll start on the ground with Balazs. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That second down play nets a -4. Now back to throw. He'll find Metcalf. 1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
You bitch ass was gonna do that out route. I tried to do the
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Hey, man, don't stop it.
A couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL, and all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he will score. Touchdown,
with the out
Kansas
route.
City.
Put that nigga on man right there.
As they're finally able to take him down. Charles, we've seen him target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many, because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. But they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. 2nd and 13.
Oh, he got me off my
He's going to
user.
loft one deep over the middle.
It's
Caught inside the 25. And he
caught me on Matthew, bro.
for a Dolphins touchdown.
They won't let me cook off him.
A big play there. 2
Bro,
catches,
I was trying to click off of him, bro.
As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some
I don't run
yardage,
it.
and put the onus on the defense.
What
They
is
have to
stop?
use timeouts. What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
We got it.
They'll run on 1st down. Hubbard, and he's going to be stopped up quickly
Come
here.
on, Swart.
Just a yard up to the 39. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Now, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
I don't need to. There's a win. We take a win. Switch. Attack.
I said it. Let's go. Comes up ahead.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. J.J. Watt able to finally wrestle him down for what's just going to be a huge loss, and it takes us to 4th down as well. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Taken in at the 22. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Dolphin football. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Don't play me like no fuck nigga, bro. Come on, man.
Incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and that'll bring up second down. Charles, I think back to your earlier statement about the visitors being the underdogs needing to win that turnover battle. And this defense, they forced 2 turnovers so far, a big reason why they lead this game. Yeah, and I know defenses always talk about getting turnovers in bunches, getting those takeaways. 2's not a bunch, but it's plenty in this game, exactly the formula they need. And I got to tell you, partner, I like it when you think back to something I said that actually comes true. It's actually right. It happens more often than you might think. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Single. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island. Mike 4. Here we go. Mike 4.
Back to throw. Buying time to his left. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. This is caught. That goes for a gain of 31. Well, I guess at the very least, they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
I was trying to, bro.
They come out here in the eye. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. As his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This is taken at the 3. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Cover 3.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
I don't even think I got that play pass.
Mahomes to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one, because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
I might run it now. Inside zone.
And it all rides on this one play, a trip to the Super Bowl in the balance here on 4th down.
New trips and what? Pass out? It's okay.
They'll try and run for it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I know, I wanted to get the first.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
You say what?
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. T.J. Watt in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, that boy got him a Super Bowl appearance. You don't think so? You talking about the one you just made? Hey, he sent you the money already? What's that nigga name? No, not Smash. Oh, Smash paid you? I'm talking about that Volcano Pain nigga. Good shit. She was supposed to pay you and what?
About the interception with Kyler Murray. Did he say bet 50? said better dog, and I said better dog. You know, you got hot. You was like, nah, bet 50, nigga, bet 50. Oh, boy. Boy, niggas in the business of showing niggas, bro. God damn, I thought you was better than that. Yeah, boy, that ain't it. Yeah, I ain't no ones either. But, hey, if he was right tonight, he would have been all over my head. But whatever. Oh, you just won how many hundreds just down from off of Mad Leagues?
Yeah. So glad this shit over with. I'm telling you now, I ain't playing none of you niggas until ain't no freebies. I know how you know how you niggas is, boy. You niggas would be like, I beat him in the beta. I beat him before the patch. Then let's play that. For old time's sakes. Send a nigga on his way for 21. Yeah, I got all the teams on 21, right? What the Falcons looking like? That boy Vardy had every team in 20. How many leagues that nigga was in? You had the Bengals? The Jets? You had the Raiders? You had the Broncos? Yeah, you did. I remember that. I don't even think you made the playoffs that year. You ain't make the playoffs every year. And every oh. Uh, oh yeah. Who else? Let me see. And you caught me with that when I was on my safety though. Yeah, the one with the tight end. Yep. I was on the safety.
It's a two-bedroom for the one room got a king bed and the other one got
Hey, Vince, who gave you that one?
the other room got all the beds in it. Got a single bed, a bunk bed, and one small double bed. The one room for the parents and the other room for all the kids.
Man, I gotta get one, dog.
The room with the one bed looks nice.
Yeah, I be paying that man.
They got an Xbox.
That man be beating the shit out of you. That man beat the shit out of you last time y'all played too. Stop that. No, he did not. I just told this man I know how to fucking stop that. And he gonna do the shit right in the first fucking play. Come on, man. I'm dead ass serious. Back up, boy.
Okay,
Look at me be like,
two
what?
bed,
Man,
sleep six.
stop your
One
ass, Vince.
one king bed, one queen bed, and a sofa bed. How is that sleep six? Oh, I guess two people on each bed. Mhm. Go another one. Two bedroom, six
I
guests,
got that boy knowing
three
y'all in the
beds,
90s, man.
one
Stop.
bunk bed, one queen bed, and one couch.
Playing with you, nice. It's an NFL season. I expect them boys to be in the NFC Championship. I mean, yeah, I think Carson, he could get the job done, and I just think they just solid like that. I said NFC Championship game, bro. I'm not better than Green Bay. Why not? In real life, why the fuck they not better than Green Bay? What you talking about? All right. I mean, Aaron Rodgers is the best quarterback, but I ain't. Nah. What y'all talking about?